That's a long story. But we're sitting here and the next push is Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Jake Vitale and I am going to be doing Saddleback and Basin for number 44 and 45 for me, for my high peaks. And right now we're going up towards the Shorey shortcut. So we're heading up right now. I believe it's September 17th. Yep, September 17th. And it's honestly, I've never been in this area before, and I haven't been in the Johns Brook Lodge area for, I don't want to say 10 years, but it's been a while since I've been in this area. So we're going to go up through the Shorey shortcut trail, and then we're going to be going towards the Slant Rock as well, up towards Basin. And I currently don't have a map with me at the moment. I have like screenshots of the map itself, but nothing that I can really show you right now. But here's the trail that we're going to be going on, as you can see here. Nice little loop there. And we're going to be going all the way up towards Basin, which I've heard is pretty steep on the one side, and then down Basin, and then up the cliffs of Saddleback, which I've heard is probably one of the hardest climbs in the Adirondacks. So I'm going to try and get that on video as well as I can. Hopefully it turns out well. And then we're going to be going up Saddleback and then down the Ore Bed Trail, and then we're going to be making our way back down into the valley to where our campsite is. Today's Friday. It's kind of cloudy. There were blue skies earlier this morning, but it's a little bit misty out. So hopefully the rock is not too wet, because we really want to make sure that we have good footing on this trail. So hopefully that works out. And then, yeah, 44, 45, stick with the video. It should be pretty good. So, yeah, we'll keep going. How smart am I?
Yeah. What is it? You gonna do the other side too? Mm-hmm. This is this. You get it like that. It's good. Oh, I'm coming.
We are making our way up Basin right now, and this is a steep ascent. And I actually left my camera in my bag for a little bit just because it's been rainy today. Hopefully you're able to see that from the video, but it's been pretty rainy on this trip so far. And I'm obviously wearing my jacket right now, my rain jacket. So we're continuing the climb here. It's about 1,000 feet of ascent-ish up to the top of Basin. So yeah, I'm gonna try and show as much as I can. And right now it's not raining, but it's pretty misty, and it's kind of, well, not as misty, but it's cloudy. So we carry on. Alright, so we just got down from Basin, and it was, as you saw before, the wind was really whipping. And we're eating our lunch right now, just, you know, Chex Mix. So we're on that little flat section of Basin right now, kind of like a little plateau. And we're going to be making our way down. It's pretty steep after to get down between Saddleback and Basin. So we're a little bit nervous about going up the cliffs just because it's a little bit wet and windy. But you know, we'll get there somehow. So you know, the key right now is just be in high spirits. So anything to add? No?
Happy.
Happy
But wet. I'm over. I'm gonna drop my pole down to that little island right there. Okay. think there's something in the way.
I wonder if I can do this somehow.
You got handholds?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Just be careful on that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Going to the right here. It's telling us to go that way.
I don't want to go that way.
That's telling us to go that way. You think we should? You want to go up the cracks or?
Looks better to me.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know about that. That looks kind of sketchy.
With the wind and everything.
Yeah. I'll put actually, I can't even see now.
Is that too hard to do?
I mean, as long as you're in a wedge, I think it's good to go.
Okay.
You can hold on to stuff here. Just trying to see what the best way to go about this is. Pull up like this.
Don't hurt your camera.
No,
You want me
yeah.
to go first? Hey Jake,
No.
maybe we can go that way. Doesn't look that bad.
Think so?
I don't know, that's the way they want us to go.
I'd feel more comfortable once I got up this thing though, like getting up here.
That way might be easier.
This way?
No, the way that they're taking us. Try it again and I was like, don't do it. Because we're playing with our lives here.
I know.
Damn, look at that, dude. We gotta go up that.
Just for the record, people who are watching this video, this is like the steepest thing I've ever done before. So, you're welcome.
Jake, this next section is a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
It's hard because they don't really give you any handholds. Please be safe.
Yep.
You gotta get your foot up and push yourself up. Yeah, that's exactly how you yeah.
Again, I hope you're enjoying this video. Thank you for sticking in if you're watching this. This is even going to be made. No, I'm just kidding.
And this is not bad. Just gotta climb up this crack.
Oh. That was so steep. Holy crap. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I ever want to do that again. This is Saddleback. This is number 45 for me. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I really hope you guys enjoyed that, because I thought I was gonna die, honestly. It was literally like that steep, and the rock is mostly dry, but winds were just whipping. Everything's soaked. Like, I have to like sit down for a second because I'm honestly like, it was that sketchy. So I hope you enjoyed that. This is Saddleback. It's really cloudy, so it's not a whole lot of, there's no views really. So I hope you enjoyed that. But now we're gonna be going down Saddleback. I'll have to sit for a second because I got vertigo for sure.
Thank you for the hat. Jeez, Jake.
Alright, so we're back now at our campsite, and we're actually just past the Brook Lodge, and we're backpacking, so we're at our home base now. That was kind of a long hike. Well, not really, but it was about 9 miles for today, and but it was just a long 9 miles, just because it's just a lot of ascent and descent. So so we're back here for the night. New territory for me in terms of this area. I obviously have never done those hikes before. Basin and Saddleback, which were number 44 and 45 for me for this, for my high peaks journey, and so that's pretty good. Those cliffs though, oh my word, like that was probably like the hardest outdoor climbing I have done. And I don't really have any experience in rock climbing, so that was probably definitely one of the hardest hikes that I've done. And it's just literally like, I tried to get as good a video as I could because there was no good spot where I didn't want to set my camera down and then go up and then go back down and get my camera again, just because it was so treacherous. The wind was just whipping. It was kind of rainy a little bit. Not rainy, but it was just like a damp mist in the air. So, and my camera was getting a little bit wet, but nothing to be concerned about. But I would highly advise to go, like if you're going to do this trip, I would not go up Saddleback and then down towards Basin on the other side, because going down the Saddleback cliffs is very treacherous. We went up it, thankfully, because we went from Basin to Saddleback. But if you're going to do those cliffs at all, please be prepared. They are not for the faint of heart. I'm not trying to hype myself up or whatever, but it's like, it's definitely a grueling climb, and if you're not prepared for it, you could be in serious trouble. And it's just one of those things that you just got to do it. You just got to get through it. So, but it was so rewarding once we got done with it, though. It was like, yes, like we did the cliffs, and we were kind of apprehensive about it at first, but all in all, it was just such a good day. Unfortunately, we didn't get any views. I actually see a couple blue skies, a couple clouds around here now, but up in the high peaks, there was a lot of clouds. You couldn't see anything. So it was just kind of like an eerie mist cloudiness that was throughout the day. So I really enjoyed the hike. I always say that for all my videos, but I really did this time. Going up to Bushnell Falls, that was probably a hidden gem that I've never known about. All in all, the trail was a little bit rugged, especially the Shorey shortcut, because that's an unmaintained trail. So I would highly recommend you to just like if you're gonna go up and do Saddleback and Basin, that's the way to go. But just be prepared. That's a little bit unmaintained. It's not like the worst thing in the Adirondacks, but it's doable. And so it goes up in elevation there, and then on the other side of Basin, going up towards it is really steep, probably one of the steepest climbs in the Adirondacks. And obviously the Saddleback cliffs are really steep as well. It's just a lot of like steep ascents and descents, so you just really got to be careful of where your footing is. And thankfully I have these La Sportivas, and the only downside of wearing these is that they got soaked just because they're just shoes. But they literally act like cleats because they got these little like pegs in them kind of. So I was gripping on the rock. This is not sponsored obviously, so I wish it was sponsored, but these shoes have done a miracle for me. Like, you know, I'm so happy that I wore these shoes instead of boots because I would have been slipping all over the place. So they held up, and then we made our way back. Once we got on the Saddleback, we made our way down the Orebed Trail, which is a pretty cool trail. There's a lot of little steps on there, and it's a pretty fantastic how they do trail work around here. It's pretty cool. So that's all I really have for this trip. I have one more video left for the high peaks, and that will be Haystack, and I'm gonna make that a special video. We came in on this trip yesterday, a Thursday, around like 5:30, and then we actually got on the trail around like maybe a little bit before 6, or a little bit before 7, I think, 7 p.m. And we ate dinner during that time, and then packed all of our stuff in about like 3.5 miles in, camped here, got up this morning, did the loop for Saddleback and Basin, came back here, and then now we're gonna go the 3.5 miles out tomorrow morning. So definitely a good idea of doing the backpacking trip. I really enjoyed that. And of course we're always keeping in mind of, you know, leaving no trace. You know, we have a bear canister with us, which you must have in this sort of area, or else you will get fined by the DEC. This is our bear canister here. All of our food and anything that smells is basically in here in this little canister. So you definitely need one of these if you're backpacking in the Adirondack, especially the high peaks region. I got my hammock behind me, which I never do for backpacking. I kind of shy away from that, but my REI hammock is pretty good, and my dad has his Marmot tent here as well. So we're pretty well set. And as I said before, I might do a gear video in the near future in terms of just showing, you know, what I bring for a backpacking trip or like a day hike or anything like that. So yeah, I hope you can get something out of this video. I just love to show, like, you know, the Adirondacks, the high peaks region, just nature in general. I'd love to just show this stuff to you guys. I love to just, although sometimes it can be frustrating, I love to make the videos, and I love to do the photography for you guys, and I just love to be out here. And I hope that you guys can do the same too, and I hope that you guys can leave no trace and, you know, have a courtesy towards the environment and to other people on the trail. You know, I hope that you guys can just get outside and just do something really cool. All right, this is officially the end of the video. We just came out from the Johnsbrook Lodge road to the garden now. I'm pretty tired. I'm sure he's pretty tired too. Nah, he's good. He's always good. But that's the end of the video. Please remember to leave no trace. Carry in what you carry out, and you know, hopefully that you guys can get outside and do something cool. So be safe, and I'll see you later. Just use that thunder box over there. Gotta say, 10 out of 10 experience. If you ever used a thunder box before, you know what I'm talking about. It's a surreal experience.